Hi there, welcome to the Fierce Factor podcast. I'm your host, Kaylee Lindholm. And I think it's time for us women to shift the conversation in business and step into our feminine leadership to do the most iconic work the aesthetic industry has ever seen. Each week, I'll be bringing a powerful dose of strategy, sarcasm, solutions, and sass that will rev up your creativity and ignite your brilliance as you link arms with me along our shared path of personal and professional growth in 20 minutes or less. Let's go. Hello, and welcome to the Fierce Factor podcast. I'm your host, Kaylee Lindholm, and you are tuning in to episode 51, where I'm going to talk to you today. You guys, this is going to be short and sweet. I want to give you a powerful mindset shift to make today and this week to implement in your life to propel your life and business forward in a way that you could not even imagine. Here's the thing. If you are stuck and you feel like you are not sure what direction to go in, you're not sure where to grow, you're not sure what lever to pull, how to move, what area of your business to invest in to grow, how to hire the right people, which people to hire, let me tell you right now, before you even think about how to grow and where you're going to go or what to focus on, it is time to think about what you can eliminate. Yeah, seriously, it is crazy to think that by eliminating and cutting back and taking the minutia of your life and the excess and the frivolous things that are fogging your brain, that are cluttering your focus, that are dragging you down and draining your energy out of your life will literally enhance your life. It will propel your growth. It will make you 100,000 times more effective. Let me explain why, okay? I want you to think about this. I was listening to a podcast recently by Susan Hyatt. She's a life coach that I follow, and I think she's wonderful and has just so much energy and fascinates me. And she recorded an episode that was called Your Environmental Diet. And she does a lot of coaching around your emotional relationship around eating. And so a lot of times she talks about loving your body and thinking about why you eat the things that you do. And so I thought this was a really fascinating episode because she was referencing your diet that does not include food. Okay, so hang in there with me. So, for example, the TV that you watch, the music you listen to, the things that you put up with in your environment and your life, right? Your IG feed, your friends, your family, all of these things are influencing you every single day and making an impact on the way you think, the way you feel about yourself, the actions you make. They are pulling your energy and your brain power in some way. They are affecting your emotional integrity. And these things all comprise of and make up your environmental diet. And so it sort of made me think about that. It made me think about the things that I had in my life that were truly draining me and things that I was just absolutely freaking tolerating and putting up with. And for example, my Instagram, where I was really committed to posting, and I do try to post consistently still every day, but just even getting sucked into scrolling the feed and getting lost and spending time doing that and draining my focus and my energy and deciding to go in and just stop following all of the people that I have no interest in following that are not contributing to my energy. Right? Just cutting back and cleaning that up. I mean, huge win for me, right? The TV that's on in the background when I'm trying to do the dishes, like, I don't want to listen to the news. I don't want the noise in my head, right? Like, cut that off, turn that off. The friends that I have in my life that are like, wah-wah. Like, every time I talk to them, it's some sort of a woe is me. And I don't mean like my good friends who need me and like I'm wah-wah for them. Like, the ones that are just pulling you away from feeling vibrant, feeling healthy, feeling empowered when you're finished talking to them, right? Family. I have a client who has a family that just does not understand her ambition. And they put her down. They quite frankly try to minimize her and quiet her voice and dim her light because they don't understand why she's not just completely satisfied with the way she is. And you can't cut family out of your life in some cases, but putting in perspective where your time and energy is going to be spent and how much life you're going to let them take of yours. And patients who come in and expect you to provide discounts for them. I have a client who messages me every time someone comes in that she knows, should I offer a discount? Because she loves her clients and she cares about them and their position in life and their financial stability. But that's really none of her business. Her business is to stay focused on building her business, offer the best possible care that she can, right? What happens when you tolerate patients coming in and asking for special favors, asking you to go above and beyond, asking for discounts? Guess what happens? They bring more of their friends who do the same. And that is how you end up building a business and a life where you've created habits for yourself that compile and become something that you didn't expect, and you find yourself in a place of feeling drained every day versus empowered, enlightened, and revitalized. And so I want to just challenge you for this week. Take a minute every single day and start thinking about the things that you're doing, that environmental diet that you're consuming, the noise around you, the Instagram that you're looking at, or the other social media platforms, the people that you're talking to, the patients that you're seeing every day, the conversations you're having, the clutter you put up with in your house. I mean, I recently just hired somebody to come in and help prepare meals because I was feeling resentful every day, finishing up late in my office on days when I had stuff going on and having to go make dinner. It's like, why do I have to put up with that? I can have somebody help me. And then when I get to make dinner, it's special time for me. But sometimes it just takes going through this process of really thinking about what you're worth, what your value is, and what you're willing to tolerate in your life. And I promise the minute you start setting boundaries around what you're willing to put up with, you are going to see your world transform. You're going to create more clarity for yourself, more focus, more energy, and more space to just be you. So take some time this week and get your environmental diet written down and make a couple tweaks. And I can't wait to hear how life transforming it's going to be for you. Okay? All right. Stop tolerating, guys. I'll see you next week. Thank you for joining me for this episode of The Fierce Factor. If you enjoyed the show, please make sure you subscribe so you can automatically get new shows every week. I'd also love it if you left us a review. And come join the conversation online. If you're an aesthetic industry owner, operator, or leader, please join my free Facebook group, The Tribe of Fierce Aesthetic Leaders, a community of ambitious, purpose-driven professionals who collaborate and share best practices for growth in business and life. I'm honored you tuned in.